Hi, I'm Ella from Belle's Journey, and I play Belle.
So, hi everybody, I'm John, and I was the director and one of the supporting actors for Belle's Journey.
Hi, my name is Ethan, and I played the head guard.
Hi, I'm Sarah, and I play Lumpy in the movie Belle's Journey.
Hi, I'm Mark, and I'm Garavon the elf.
Hi, my name's Carrie Lyons, and I play Queen Hall, or Mrs. Hall, in the movie Belle's Journey.
So, hi, my name is Colin.
Hi, I'm Scarlett. I played a character in Belle's Journey. So, Belle's Journey sort of came to be by my brother thinking, I think I want to make a movie. And so last summer, he asked me, so Ella, I want to make a movie. Do you have any ideas?
And she had this idea where maybe a girl reads this book, and then she spins around in her chair, and then she's magically in another world.
Okay, now what's the objective? Where's the all is lost point? John had so many points that we needed to get to that. So we ended up writing the script in perfect script formation.
We spent about 5 or 6 months writing it.
Yeah, right font too.
Yeah, so before the movie was actually fully written, I wrote myself into the script by giving John the idea of the elves.
We had to make all these little decisions, like, what's the Latin word for small person? Should we call it a par or something? Should we call it a parvum? And Lumpy's a parvum now. Every little piece.
Dude,
So basically what happens is...
hand-to-hand combat?
Yeah.
No!
Yes, hand-to-hand combat.
Dude, I would whip all of your
So then Ryan comes down first and fights you. Okay, and then, no, 1 second. Think. I'm not very good at thinking. Okay, I have two choreographers. I'm not going to say who's who. So I'm going to say people 1 and people 2, okay? So, people 1 come out and they do that thing I showed with the sword and the spin thing and the kick.
people 1,
And then people 2
people 2.
come out and they do a different thing of choreography. And then, okay, so people 2 is you guys.
Cool.
No, people 2 is you guys.
Oh.
You're people 1.
And people 1, nice, okay.
So actually,
Are you
people
practicing
2 are
for it?
come first. So
So shouldn't people 2 be people 1?
you basically trying to knock him against a tree.
Is that camera filming us?
Yes. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, Lord.
The first day of shooting, I wasn't very grumpy, which I usually am on shooting days, gotta say.
Alright, so the first day we shot, I had 2 crew members over, as well as the cameraman and the 3 actors, me, Ella, and and Belle's mother. And so we shot the last scene of the film first. The first shot we ever took was the shot of me walking down the hallway to go apologize to Belle at the end of the film.
I was doing the boom mic that day with Brian, and so we kind of split this 3-hour period into half, so I was holding the boom mic for an hour and a half, which was, it doesn't weigh much, but it was really tiring after a little while.
Hey, Mark. Okay, my hair's in my mouth. But can you please make sure that Belle's doing her homework? Are you going to answer me?
That was the end of the first day. We had a crew member who often did the boom mic and liked acting as if it was an airplane and flying it through the shots.
Right.
We have multiple takes of multiple scenes where he's going as we're ready to shoot. It's just a fun little joke we had.
In the scene where Belle travels into the book, we had to have the effect of everything whirling around and getting windy and stormy, just like outside was supposed to be. And so for that scene, we had to have about 2 people, one on either side of my bed, and they were shaking their curtains that they could. We had fans set up to try to shake the curtains. We had John, I believe, or another crew member flicking on and off the lights. I was sitting on the bed in the middle of everything, and it's funny to think that the camera doesn't see what you see. All these people, there's a definite different illusion from the person watching, from the person acting.
So the dinner scene was definitely one of the most fun scenes to shoot. We had all of the actors and an extra crew member all eating dinner together as we shot the scene. And it was a fun moment when the girl who plays Henry was trying to open up the salt. Cut!
She needs to learn.
Do you remember anything from the outdoor scene? Do you remember anything from the outdoor scene?
So the final battle, this was definitely one of my favorite scenes. I had planned out everything and got all the equipment together the night before. That was all ready right in the morning, and I had given out all these invitations to the different people I was going to have as extras. If I had a bigger budget, I would have had hundreds and hundreds, but of course I don't have a bigger budget. I'm only a 13-year-old filmmaker, so I instead just invited friends, as many as I could, and I got a good amount. I had like 30 about.
Actually, all the people who were in the battle scene were on both teams, most of them. So we had one shot of one team, one shot of the other team, with just mixed around people. And you sort of saw the same people fighting each other in a way, and then they had to divide half and half and fight against each other. But
So if you were given, like, say, number 6, when the director called out number 6, like, really loud, then that pair, they would fight each other, and one person would die from that. They would get either hit by a sword or just, like, stabbed, and then they would just die.
Team 2. Team 1.
at the big battle scene, we had like 3 cars. We had a big tent to shade us because it was really sunny and hot. We had some pizza and desserts. We had some chairs to sit in, and it was really fun.
Like, one of my favorite things to do was having the sword fight. It was fun to hit Scott with the sword. I hit him multiple times. That was a lot of fun.
Who hit you during?
Nobody, because I'm so awesome that I blocked all the shots.
I had a very good friend who practiced this fight choreography where he would kick up his sword. And the reason why this is so difficult, he can easily do it 100% of the time with a real fencing sword, but it's much more difficult when the sword weighs almost nothing. It's all foam and it's got nothing really strong about it. So he somehow managed to kick it up and be able to catch it every single time. I actually save a couple of times, but he got it pretty much down pat and had a good shoot.
Wait. Ready.
Yep.
In your position.
Call.
Action. Team 1.
How did you feel doing this movie with your sister?
I was very happy.
And how was the director throughout this film?
Sometimes he was annoying
Why is that?
because he was annoying to my sister.
So he wasn't annoying to you? He was annoying to your sister?
Like, who do I think is the best actor or actress in this we? Well,
No.
me.
So then we moved towards a shooting in this set of woods, and we had 3 days in a row of shooting there. We had to get
2 different scenes as well as a bunch of different traveling shots for a montage in those 3 days.
Yeah, so in another one of our films that's on the website was Agents and Villains, and we shot some of that in the same place.
I know there's a fun shot where the girl who plays Belle is is about to start her line when a fly starts flying around her head.
Action!
It's on her head. One second. And still on your head. Face gone. Gone.
Behind the scenes.
Action. With bug bites, oh my goodness, so many bug bites in these woods. I had bug bites. You probably can't see, but I had bug bites all up from knee to ankle, just all bug bites. I had like bumps everywhere. It was horrible. And I didn't even notice until John told me, "Oh my goodness, you have so many bug bites." And I was like, "What? John, we have to go. I'm so annoyed."
Working with Scarlett, the girl who plays Henry, was very fun. It's always difficult when you have younger actors and actresses to get a good performance out of them, but I feel that I've gotten a pretty good performance in most of her longer lines, namely the line where she says that if Belle can't help her save the castle, then she can't help Belle get back to her real, regular world. And so that's one of the big turning points in the plot, so that was an important line, and she had difficulty saying it in the first 2 takes, but then on the 3rd take, the wind started blowing and the sun came out and the leaves were rustling, and it was so perfect, and she started almost crying, on the border of crying, and she looked down at the parvum lumpy in her bag and came back up, and a single hair is going through her face. It was overall just a perfect take.
That was really great to have her. She had a few problems with smiling too much, which usually isn't a problem, but sometimes in filming, if you walk up and you're supposed to be sad and you're going, "I'm really sad," it doesn't work.
Here we have our green screen here. We got some top-of-the-notch equipment right here, including DVD cases and can lights.
How are they supposed to shoot people?
Paper.
It doesn't go far at all.
What doesn't go far at all?
There, swatch ready?
Amazing. This light keeps flickering. It turns off and then on. Here's, what do we call her? Stacy?
Yeah.
Stacy's our mannequin stand-in. We focus the camera on her. And we got some work lights and some barbells and stuff. All top-notch equipment right here. Only the professionals have this. Working with Ella, I don't know what I can say because she's in the room right now. She might get mad at me, but she was good for most of the time. She definitely got grumpy and she got mad. She's threatening to throw a shoe at me right now if I say anything bad about her. But she was really good, funny on set, and it was a good time. Sometimes she didn't really want to come to shoot on some days, but she stuck it out and was definitely a good addition to the set.
The green screen day was really fun when we shot here. One of my favorite parts was when we decided to pretend that we were shooting a musical and we all started singing. It gets a little goofy sometimes behind the scenes. You gotta keep it light.
That's pretty funny.
I was reading a book.
I don't know where your home is. How did you get here?
And then the running just stopped. Then there was a flash of light. And I was traveling and I was going.
Tap dance number.
And then I landed here. And then I landed here. What trouble see? It was foretold. It was foretold.
It was foretold that you would save the weak and dying.
Wait, what's wrong? Who's dying?
Okay.
I think you might know. Aaron Hall. He's dying. Aaron Hall. He's dying.
He's gonna stab me. Please.
Our son didn't poison him. I did. You did. I did. You did. I did.
go.
Yeah, you're just like,
Never mind. Shut your mouth.
Hey, this is Ella right now. Okay, this is Ella.
we tape the script to Ella's face.
If we take the script and poll,
You have to look at her.
the script up there.
we'll
No.
be like, oh, I don't know where your home is.
I don't know where your home is, Mr. Ceiling.
How did you get here?
Wrapping your gum, I see your gum. Wrapping your gum, it's your gum. Wrapping your gum, I see your gum. Wrapping your gum, I see your gum.
Sell your telephone.
You sell your telephone.
So the next scene is the scene where Lumpy is first met by Belle and Henry. So this is another important scene, and the girl who plays Lumpy came on set, but she didn't think that she was going to have to be doing things. I ended up having her just read her lines from off screen, but so instead she brought some headphones and an iPod so that she could just listen whenever she wasn't needed. But I told her she was needed, so the headphones just lay down. But when I was on set, I had some headphones. Can you hand me headphones? So I used some old airplane headphones that you get on any just a flight, and they're not very good quality. So I thought, oh wait, maybe I'll just use her headphones. So it ended up being a lot better quality headphones, but of course they had to be leopard printed and bedazzled and stuff. So we have a photo of me wearing some leopard printed bedazzled headphones.
So the next day of shooting was at the cemetery, and I had to leave to go to the dentist. But instead of having to go and take off the ears and put them on again, I just left them on, and then went to the dentist and got 2 teeth pulled. These 2 right here. Big gaps in my teeth. I can have buck teeth. But the people at the dentist were all very confused that I didn't have normal ears and I had clay on my ears. And yeah, that was interesting.
I have tape on my head. Alright. So I forget, do we start out in front?
I think we started on the back.
Okay.
In between scenes, we got to have some tape rolling contests where in the cemetery you could probably see there were steps, and then there was like a drop, and then there was another drop off, and more just going down. And we sort of tried to see who could get it to roll all the way down without like falling sideways or hitting something like a grave. And it was pretty fun.
And here we go, our number 1 contestant. No.
I hit the grave.
One more time.
Ready? It's going down. Wait, it's slowing down, but it makes it to the stairs, and it rolls down. The music teacher is dead.
Why
It's
is
dead.
leaking?
No, you're not making it all the way. Grave.
Ah. Elf.
No, my turn. Jump, Scarlet.
One scene that didn't seem like it would be super hard but ended up being a challenge was having the swords stuck in the tree. We ended up having to use like the microphone thing and some scotch tape and some masking tape to try to get that sword just to be able to stay there for a second.
Get off your phones, elves.
No. We're elves.
And elves definitely use phones. So to do the effect of Lumpy, we thought, so since she's got to be 4 inches tall, there's no way we can actually do it live, so I thought I'll just do it on green screen. So we did a bunch of different tests. I had to figure out a way to get the camera a lot higher up than Lumpy, so I shot off of a balcony in some different locations, but
it was an interesting effect to get, and we had to create different heighted platforms to get her to be able to step onto the hand of different actors and things like that. So it was a difficult effect to pull off. I'm not sure if it's going to look 100% the way I wanted it to. I'm not fully done with editing yet, but once that happens, I will feel very achieved.
So we ended up filming a couple of shots in the sand dunes, these enormous mountains of sand. We had a few little problems there. Well, not exactly little. We were supposed to be running, me and Scarlett, and we were running, supposed to have fun, and John was carrying the camera over a little bit of rocky area, and he slipped and he fell, and he ended up doing this full roll, holding the camera to him and being like, I got it! And like, oh my god, is it working? Pressing the buttons and making sure it's okay, and he's like, it's okay.
Or Saturday. Scratching my eye. My eye back and forth. I scratch my eye back and forth. I scratch my eye. Okay.
Then there was another day that John took me out to the field, and he was kind enough to tie me up and sort of make me lie down in the grass that was filled with bugs. That was probably my least favorite shooting day. Not a big fan of crickets climbing all over me and what other heebie-jeebies were on me. Yes, John was very rough that day, a little bossy. He pushed me down into the grass and then left me there for 45 minutes. I'm not even exaggerating. It was awful. There were bugs crawling all over me.
It was
It was awful. Yeah, it was warm. And he was just off filming a scene with the two other girls, and I was just left in the grass.
I didn't do that.
Eventually they came back for me, and I had some lines to do with Belle, which was really fun. So it was nice to be able to work with her, and she was kind enough to untie me.
Nothing else happened that day?
Hi, everybody. I played Belle. You know,
I can't even see you.
There are so many wonderful things about Belle's journey, especially me.
You know, I don't think it might not be able to see you. Sit right there. There you go.
See, I'm just beautiful because there's a few more amazing things I need to tell you about. One is
All right, you can take over this.
this, and this is a giant poster, which you probably don't know, but on the inside is a poster about pink peeps. And it actually is made of tin foil. You see, it reflects the light. Up, down, up, down. And I'll tell you about a few more things. This right here,
You can't see that, though.
may I move it?
Yeah, sure. Bend it down.
It's a boom mic. It actually goes to a microphone. Isn't that funny?
Bend it down a little farther.
Ha 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 ha. So, here it is. A wonderful little boom mic. You can tell when I get louder when I get close to it. See? Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Oh, she's not been listening. You're trying hard to.
Figure out.
I'm recording. I just hurt my foot. Hard to get. Christmas is almost here.
I'm totally using this in the behind the scenes. All Scott's bad camera work and stuff. So.
Sorry.
Alright, so right now I'm recording audio. This is sword sound effects using a spade and a rake. I like to do things like that. have this here. Alright, let's do some stuff.
Anyways, let's get back to me. I'm nice, I'm funny, I'm modest. I hope you liked Belle's journey. Yo!
That's how men is.